Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. I have received a question regarding a notation on the case summary page, which is maintained by the clerk of court to document all key events in the case styled as Idaho v. Kohberger. And if you follow the link that I have provided in the description to this podcast episode, you will learn how you can go to the Idaho cases of interest and you can review what is now 77 pages of key events in this case of Idaho versus Kohberger. The question relates to the return of service of what appears to be the amended no contact order. What is this all about? If you look toward the beginning of the case summary page, you will see that there were no contact orders directing the defendant, Mr. Kohberger, to have no contact with certain individuals. Now, that was filed under seal when this matter was in Latah County. After change of venue from Latah County to Ada County occurred, you will see that on March 6th, 2025, and this is located on page 75 of the case summary page, and it is also a public document that you can review on the docket. You will see that the state of Idaho filed a motion to modify the no contact order to add additional parties. You will also see on the case summary page, page 75 towards the bottom, that there was an order modifying, amending the no contact order. This is the second amendment to that original no contact order that was filed under seal, and it is an order that was rendered by Judge Stephen J. Hippler on March 7th, 2025. We know that that order is under seal because if you look towards the bottom of page 75, you will see the notation of March 7th, 2025, order modifying, amending no contact order as being under seal because of the lock and key icon next to it. So now the question is, there is a notation that there was a return of service on NCO. That is dated March 7th, 2025. This is the same day that the order modifying, amending the no contact order was rendered. It is actually the next entry under Judge Hippler's order, and it says affidavit / return of service, proof of service, NCO. What does this mean? Well, we're going to make an educated guess based on the First Amendment. We don't have these documents in front of us to be able to say with certainty what this affidavit is, but based on the fact that it is so close to the date modifying, ending the no contact order is actually the same day, and that it says NCO, that this indicates that the order modifying and amending the no contact order was served upon Mr. on March 7th, 2025 to give him notice that Judge Hippler has now modified the existing no contact order for the second time so that he is aware of those individuals that he is not to have contact with. And one might say, well, Mr. Kohberger is in jail. How could he possibly have contact with any of the individuals on this no contact order? In certain instances, there have been situations where incarcerated parties have, through indirect means, initiated contact with someone that they were directed to have no contact with. So this is basically to put him on notice, as due process requires, of all of the individuals he is ordered to have no contact with. This will now conclude this episode of the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. Thanks for joining us here today.